Let's see here. Section. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's popping. Yeah, I don't even know how to win anymore. Let's go. All right, please join me. It's Terry. I want to touch base with my people a little bit here before you guys forget me. I'm still here. If you're here, Zena, what's up? How you doing? If my sound is okay, let me know. I want to talk to my people a little bit here. It's been a while since we discussed Sinoe, our station. Like I told you in my post, yeah, we are doing some renovation. We are kind of relocating. See, I'm in a hollow space right now. You know, so as you join, please share with your friends. Let's have a little conversation here about Sinoe County here. You know, we are in the election year, and I can't go away. I'm here to stay, to talk to you guys, to give you the information that you are lacking, that you are missing in Sinoe. And so share for us. I need a thumb up if my volume is okay on your side. Hopefully my volume is good. I'm not too sure whether you are hearing me. If you said if my volume is good, please just comment and say okay. Let me check. Let me make sure, because I got a lot of good stuff to talk about this afternoon. All right, so please, I need a comment. You see whether the volume is good on your side. Let me know. If you don't let me know, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, I just gonna be here. You look at my face, and then I go back to my hustle. And now we are hustlers, legal ones, not illegal hustlers. All right. So please, let me know. Is the sound okay on your side? Give me a thumb up. Comment and say it's okay. Let me know. Let's talk about Sinoe County here. The host of Voice of Sinoe here, Esoteric. Let me know if the sound is good. My incoming president of Grand County Association, Manaida Poor, welcome aboard. Please let me know. Give me a thumb up if my volume is good, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about on VOSD here. This, I call it, it's emergency, or just I'll just say call it touching base with my people. I want to touch base with you guys. It has been a while since we had a little chit chat. You know, good. So that time, I think it indicates that the sound is okay. Hey, Kate, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Long time. Welcome to Esoteric here. Side port deck. Yeah, I got a lot of interesting topics, a couple of things here that I want to talk about. Again, like I said, if the sound is good on your side, please give me a thumb up or comment and say okay. If you don't want to write a three-letter word, you know, just say K. That would be good. I just want to make sure. Yes. Please do that for me. If the sound good on your side, okay, no, yes, that's what I want to hear. I'm not too sure whether you are hearing me, because no comment. Is the sound okay? And I don't have another device here to double check my sound. Please give me a signal if the sound is good. That's all I need to start the discussion. Otherwise, I'll call it off and listen to myself and see whether the sound is good before I come back. Which one? You want to give me a signal or you want me to go come back? Maybe they are not hearing me. I don't know. Hey, Nad, how are you? Sheila, how are you? Welcome aboard. I'm not too sure whether the people are hearing me. I'm a little nervous about that because nobody's saying it. I've seen a couple of people watching, but they are not saying a word. So I'm afraid they are not hearing me. Is that the case? Are you hearing me? Probably not. All right. Hey, guys. Hey, okay, Morris, what's up? Does it sound okay on your side? Please let me know. I've been asking, but nobody's saying a word. I need an okay. Hey, Morris, what's up? Is the sound okay on your side? Yes, you said, okay, good. Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I needed some feedback, but the other people that came before you, they're apparently afraid to write. I don't know. What's up, man? Morris, how's Liberia? You just from Liberia, man. How the ground, man? How was? Okay, good. Thank you. How was Miami, man? Miami looked good. Miami was great. The man came from Miami. All right, guys. I want you to share. I need a couple of people to follow the link right now. Okay, Kate. Thank you. A little better than ever, but that's better. That's better. Good. All right, I want to talk about Sinoe County. You know, this is the Sinoe County premier platform, and we are not in studio today. Upside down. Miami is upside down, man. You gotta fix that. You can. I mean, what is the contribution to fix Miami, man? What can we do to fix it? Is it a way out, or is beyond repair? All right, let's see. I got a couple of things, so let me give you the outline. I think you see my caption already. I listed the things that I want to talk about. Let's see. I don't want to be jumping all over the place. I want to have a straight. Go by my outline here, so I don't want to mess something up. Please share the link on your show, on your page, share with your friends, please. Let's have a great conversation. You know, I have been away for a little bit, and so I have a couple of things that I want to put out to you. And yes, so you can be informed of what is going on in Sinoe County and in our community here, in the diaspora, I should say. All right, so beg of you, share the link for us, or share the live feed with your friends. Let me see what I can tag some people in here too. Let me see, I can tag people in here. Maybe you'll get. Let me see, I can tag some people in here. Let's see. Let me tag a couple of people here. Yeah, so Sinoe County, things are heating up on the political front. A lot of things, the place is getting super duper hot politically. And so let me tell you some of the things that are trending right now in Sinoe County. The people that are there, people want to be representative. And I will tell you the right one, which is right and who is not right for you. Yeah, you gotta come here. Let's talk. Come and join me. Let's talk sound a little bit here. Let me share. I want to tell a couple of people here. Maybe that will invite more people. Let them know. And some of the politicians, their supporters, are gonna rip them up, and so they got to counsel. They can defend. They can cost me or what they can do, and I don't care. I know the lazy kids. I'm talking for them, and they cuss in my mind. Bah. I will tell y'all the right person for y'all. Okay? I'm not talking about senatorial campaign today. I'm just talking straight to district number 3. All right, and other developments here in the USA or in the United States. Yeah, let me see. I can get a couple of people here. Yeah, Sinoe County, Minnesota chapter. We're going to be talking about the new president as well. Yes, new lady on the block. She gave my mouth. When you get in the politics, the community activity, yeah, of course, you got me to contend with. Not in a negative way now. But I just want to tell the people what are the right person for them. Because I talk to the elders and the ancestors and they tell me who is right and who isn't right. And so I gotta, get a couple of people in here. Let me get a couple of people here. My man Kassan. I come and talk about a boss man. I come and talk about my man boss man. The new thing, y'all can hear the breaking news from TJ. I got breaking news again. Sounding boy Noah. I got a breaking news for Christine Tababo. Damn it. Sinoe County, a lot of things are popping in that play right now. Yeah. A lot going on in Sinoe County. Yeah, I will talk it. All the people that are afraid to see it, but me, I will see it. I will talk it. All right, I think I got enough people in there right now. All right, hey, Dempster, what's up? How you doing, kid? Welcome aboard. All right, let's get to some of the trending issues that I want to talk about. VOSD. Again, our studio, we are doing some work, and sooner rather than later, our studio will be back on course. Yeah, everything will be great. It'll be a brand new studio that we are working on. And so that's why I made a post I wrote the other day. I said we're suspending the show for time indefinite. But, I still got a device. I can, here and there, periodically come and touch base with you to see what is going on, to be in the know of what's going on in Sinoe County and here in the U.S. All right, because that's what I do. I follow happenings. Okay. Now, let me tell you quickly. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today on this improvised show is the president of the USA, President Francois Myers. Okay? Hey, Shaky, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Share with your friends. Invite your friends. Now, the president of the United Support Association in Americas, Her Excellency Francois Myers, she is a model of motivation. It's a model of inspiration. She is incredible. She's a wonderful person. She is determined. She's a go-getter. When she wants something, she's gonna get it no matter the obstacle. And that's what leaders are. Leaders are people that go for it, whether the naysayers or whether the skeptics, they agree or disagree, they go for it. All right. Go and die. Okay, how you doing? Shaky, welcome aboard. Again, share with your friends. Let me know if the sound is okay on your side. And so I was talking about Francois Myers. So President Myers, she was the chapter president here for the USA United Support Association Delaware Valley chapter for it's a 5 years, and based on her performance, she was elevated to the national level. Hey, Oliver, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Welcome to Voice of Science here. Harrison, welcome aboard. Now, so Francois Myers, she led the people of the USA at the local chapter level. And so because she did a great job, I'll be bringing people on later. If you want to participate, I will do that sort of request. But let me go into things that I want to talk about first. Let me flex, put some of the things in context, and then I will get some of you on if you want to say something. And so about Frances Clark Myers, she has been multitasking. She has been doing multiple things at once. Serving as a community leader at the local level, and because of the superb job that she did, the people, they catapulted her, they promoted her to the national level. And what that means is when you are elevated, when you are promoted, it means that your job responsibilities, they increase, right? That's what it means. Your job responsibility, they get bigger and bigger. And so from the chapter level, she climbed the mountain, and she has about 6 chapters on her leadership belt. Before that, it was just 1, so the workload wasn't as colossal as it is right now, you know. But despite of all of that, the woman has the ability to compartmentalize and to do many things. She can do multiple things without distraction. And that's what leadership is. And so she was going to school, you know. She said, you know, besides being a community leader, I must add value to myself. You know, I should prove my critics wrong. They say, oh, the woman don't get a degree and she don't go to school, you know, right? So the woman said, I will prove these people wrong. And so despite the community leadership, despite the fact that the people are on her back, oh, Madam President, we want this one done. Madam President, this one, you know, people, you know, when you're a leader, people call upon you, right, to do stuff. And so she didn't get distracted. She registered, started from the community college. She knocked the first 2 years a degree. She got it out of the way. She did not stop there. She enrolled at the Cornell Mercer University. And she knocked a bachelor's degree out. And you have to understand here, going to school and leading people and working at the same time, it is difficult in the U.S., right? Now, but when the people can call corners, so I can go to the professor and I say, oh, you know what, I can give you a little thing, right? It is not the case over here, what you scored or what the professor will give you. They don't care. Because the people don't get time for you, they are doing good, right? So when you score A, that means you work for it, okay? When you get C, that's what you work for. When you get B, you work for it. And so the woman stayed the course. She has been in school for the past 4 years. And Frances Clark Myers completed her bachelor's degree. And in order to practice nursing in the United States, it's almost like going to law school, right? It's not almost like law school. When you go to law school, you graduate. You cannot practice law until you pass the bar, right? It's the same thing in nursing. So nursing, they have their tests. It's a national test that you must pass before you can start working, before you can start practicing, before you can work with people, right? So it's called what? English, I think. English. That's a test. National examination for nursing something, right? It's not my forte, so that all the abbreviation in nursing people explain it to me, right? But the fact of the matter is, the woman graduated, she said, you know, other people want to finish. And say, oh, that test too hard. I can't go for A. You know, a lot of team are hating. Right? No. The president, upon graduation, upon completion of the grading studies, after 4 years, she said, you know, I must take the test. And so she plunged into her books again. I mean, again, I don't guess where here the people test. You must know the material. You know, and so she talked to professional nurses, like either Poir and the people that are already in the field, right? That's how every good student is supposed. When you are a student, you have to consult with people. that people that have been in the field, the professionals that are in the area already. So the woman, she tapped into the experiences of people that before her, fellow students. She gathered all the materials that she needs to pass the test. And so she plunged into the books. We will go to convention and she will give inaugural address. And then we'll go home while people are sleeping. Frances Clamayer is up reading and studying. That's leadership. You know, she's not complaining and say, oh, I got to do my test tomorrow and you'll go home. You can go to Frances' place anytime, in the evening, whatever. She's there. She said, you come over. While we're talking, when you're talking, the woman can multitask that leader, right? So while you're doing it, she's still reading your book. You're playing loud music. The person, a concentrated mind is never disturbed, right? So you can play loud music, the woman reading and looking at the hemodynamic. How the blood flows in the body, you know, the pathophysiology of diseases, she learning different things, you know? And that's what she did. She committed herself to the studies, and she did it. She passed the test. And so, Madam President, you know, people have been struggling to pass the one test. Even though I go for it too, like the president, the first time I will pass it too. You know what I'm saying? They get people, right? Anyway, but the woman did it. And I'm quite proud of her. She did the right thing. She went and sought the knowledge. And she said, you know what, I must practice in my field of studies. And so she took the test and passed. You know, she graduated from college, right? Summa cum laude, right? Summa cum laude, honor, a high honor. You know, and the woman got, because she scored all A's in Liberia, we can say dollar, right? And she, man, what dukes that test. All right. So, but on a serious note, we want to say congratulations to the president for a wonderful job. We are quite proud of you. I mean, yes, when you never had a degree, you accepted the community wholeheartedly, you led the people, and so I have no reservation. Now that you are adding more knowledge to yourself, your enthusiasm, your energy, your motivation, your passion for the people will increase. Because it's about time now to do the work. All the critics, they don't have no criticism anymore. Because the woman now, she's preparing for what they call NP, right? It's called nursing or nurse practitioner, right? That's what she practicing. She's getting ready for right now. Advanced level, so a master's level. All right. And so we are very, very proud of the president. Madam President, congratulations. I mean, we saw Facebook, everything light up right now. The posts are all over the place, right? And people congratulating you. That's what we're talking about. The great thing. Let's give people the flower when they deserve it, right? The flower they deserve, let's give it to them. And she deserves the celebration, the flower of laudation. And so I want to say, Madam President, congratulations on this huge accomplishment. People say the sky is the limit, but that is not the case anymore. People are going to space anytime. The other guy who got Tesla, you know, Elon Musk, the man can go to space 45 minutes, go and come back. The man in the plane now, right now in space, right? So this, the sky is no longer the limit. You can go as far as you want. All right. So Frances, all those that give me all these different excuses, she canceled out all your excuses, right? Because she got all these different responsibilities. She got her house. She pay rent in your country, the responsibility and those things. And you're working at the same time, going to school. That's a whole lot, right? You got to do. And she went through it. So no excuse here. You have to make the time and to put yourself, to prepare yourself for the global community, you know. And she did that. She qualified. She can go to any country right now and practice as a nurse and then take care of people, you know. And that nurses are highly needed in Liberia, all right? Especially Sinoe County. You know, we got some politicians in that bought ambulances, you know, and they are not running, you know, but, you know, we need somebody when the ambulance carries people to the hospital. We need professional nurses like Frances Clamayer or medical professionals to take care of those ill people. All right, so that's a good thing, and that is why she is not saying, I alone will get a degree, right? The woman herself, I mean, she's the leader, so she said, you know what? We got to give our children scholarship as well. And so then when I go to Liberia, all of us, we can speak the people, Ma, Zina, and all of them, we can speak the people and together, all of us. You know what I'm saying? And so she gave 12 students scholarship, right? And the students, majority of them, they are women. Understanding she did that strategically because historically women are marginalized. You look at our parliament, you look at the various institutions in the country, you get one inside, and people say, oh, women empowerment. No, that's tokenism. That's what it's called. You get that people a little thing and you want to celebrate it. No. If Liberia is the land of liberty, then all of us should enjoy the liberty in the economic sector, in the political, everywhere. Everybody should be represented. And also, Madam President wants to say congratulations. We wish you well. And now let me transition to something else. So that's the president. On behalf of the station, the defectors, that call themselves SADA, they also say on behalf, because I don't want to represent Sinoe. All the children, whether they run away or not, I don't want to represent everybody. So those that run away, and up to now, with the exception of Mazina, who did the right thing and wrote a post, I don't see any posts from the other people. And we are not seeing posts from, I would say, Sado either, but maybe people, the secretary, the men got to ready people now, so they got to take time to ready. So on behalf of Sada, that's how you put it. We say, Madam President Club Maya, congratulations. We saw one of the founders of Sada, the other day, or yesterday, Madam Priscilla, she and the president, they were celebrating. That's a good thing, But it was done on a family level. They are family. And that's why when I talk to the people, I said, don't get there with me. Because these are my children when I chastise them, don't make play with me. I'm not doing it with malice. And that's why, because I want them to get on track. So I see my children, and small, they're coming back together. Small. And that's what we're talking about. Yes. So congratulations on behalf of Sada, on behalf of Sapo Epolabo, on behalf of the board of directors of the USA members, the chapter leaders of the various chapters. I don't know. The leaders of the various chapters, I should put it that way. We want to say, Madam President, great job. And again, we wish you well. Now, let me go to something else that I want to talk about today on the show. I just want to remind you, Minnesota, USA, Marie Pine, we'll call the woman Diamond in the Rock, right? Diamond in the Rock, her inauguration is coming up. April the 1st. All Fool's Day, right? But it's not April Fool, it's real. So be in Minnesota April 1st. Sayopura will be there. I will be in Minnesota to cover the program. All right. So April, catch me in Minnesota so that we can see, you can hear the plan of Marie Pine, who is the president-elect of the USA Minnesota chapter. And I saw the meeting yesterday, highly well-attended meeting. Yes. So you can tell, from the meeting yesterday, when I saw the images and the videos, so those will be a wonderful, I think we got to change that hall. Now the guys, they selected, because I think that hall will be small. The number of people that are coming, or that will be coming, will be too much. So get ready for Minnesota. The president and I'm talking about the national president, right? She's bringing a lot of people. Dr. Fallison will be there, with board members, they are coming. The last time I checked, all the states, all the chapters in the union, they will be represented. Everybody will be there to support Marie Pine. All right. So be in Minnesota April 1st. I will be there first. I will bring all my equipment. We got to make sure that everything is set up. Mana Idepoa will be there as well. When she coming, Just imagine Grand Jide and Sinoe County. Yeah. Leaders are coming. It will be a highly attended program. Dama in Iraq will do it. The speech, they send a little bit of the speech to us, but we'll conceal the information for now, right? Because that speech is a great speech. It has a lot of good stuff in it. But in secret now, I will keep it until my next show, so I can share with you guys. All right, let me see some of the comments that are trending here before I go into another thing I want to talk about. Shaky said, political, let's say, good evening, Dark Side, put the esoteric following from Greenville, and want to say thank you for following. Congratulations, President Francis Clark Myers, President Samley Clark. That's Manaida Poor. I'm so proud of her. That's Harrison. Ha ha ha. Truman, what you say? What's up? What you laughing on, man? Let's say Zina said again. Let me take this a wonderful time to say congratulations to our dynamic president, President Francis Clark Myers, for the successful passing of the nursing board exam. Congrats, Mama. It is not easy, Mama. I understand it all. USA hope. No, she is not the hope of USA. She is the hope of the Sapo Nation or the Sapo ethnic group, the hope of the Kru ethnic group, the hope of the Mandingo people, the Gola people, the Loma people, the Gisi people, the Banji people, the Baso people. And I dare say Sinoe County, Liberia, Africa, and the world at large. Okay? She's a citizen of the world. And we live in a global community, so don't narrow it down to USA. The woman is a global citizen. This is somebody who is a humanist. She cares for all human beings, at least the good ones. Not the one that bombing people. No. Not the one that harming people. The good ones. All right? So she's the hope of the Sapo Nation, the Kru Nation, the Loma Nation, the Gio Nation, and everybody of the tribal groups, right? Liberia, and all the political subdivisions. Africa and the world at large. Okay? Let me get my water here. So the president cannot be limited. She's a global citizen, just the same way you yourself, you're a global citizen. All right? Yeah, let me see. That's Zina, but that's a good comment there. President Francis Samley Clark, we are proud of you. When I eat the poor, say, okay, that's how you put it. All right. So now, I'm here to help my children out now. So now you always say wrong things. And I have to correct you. That kind of, like what you call, parochial, thinking. I don't want you to think in a box. Explore. Take the word, Now, let me see. What else I want to talk about on the show, on this segment of the show today. So we'll talk about Minnesota chapter, the inauguration that is coming up. I will be there, and you should be there as well. April 1st is the day. Let's see. Now, another breaking news here. You see, it's the first time in the history of the USA. Madam President, she established an office in Liberia, USA office, and we got Professor Richard Panton and the control officials, and they have been working, with our children, right? Let me get some water here. They have been working with the children in Liberia, with the scholarship, they did the vetting and everything, and we got 12 students, all right? So the students that are on scholarship in Liberia for USA, the students, they say, you know what? How can we bring ourselves together? What can we do to show the people that the effort of the Myers Money administration, we really, really appreciate it. What should we do? And so the young scholars, the guy just established a group. They call it USAA Scholars. And so the guys went to where they brainstormed and they said, you know what? We need to establish a group which we were titled as USAA Scholars. And the purpose of this group is to sensitize our community or the various communities in Liberia, that the rumors people are carrying around that the USAA scholarship is bogus, is fictitious. We want to disabuse the people of that mendacity, the falsehood that people are telling, right? And so we will establish a group. The first thing, we must establish a group, and we will showcase ourselves to our brothers and sisters so that they can make use of this opportunity, that golden opportunity that Madame Frances Clark Myers, she established for the economic and the political and, intellectual empowerment of our people. All right? So USAA Scholars was established the other time. And when I followed the forum, the case are bright, they are brilliant, they are discussing how the program will be propagated, it will be spread in every facet, in every nook, in every corner in Liberia, so that our people too, they can benefit from this. It will not be something in the corner for few persons. So that all of our children back home will have access, they will make use, they will go to the office of USAA in Liberia, headed by Professor Panton and his group, wonderful team. So USAA scholars right now, the children are brainstorming, they are putting a lot of ideas. So, hey, Lancy, what's up? Welcome aboard. Make use of the program too. Go to the office. USAA is giving scholarship. All of you, the young people that want to go to school, I see some people, they inboxing me and say, oh, that's how you put out. All you got to do, go to the office and send and bring your high school. They get the requirements there. The team will give you the requirement, and you go to school free. Choose the school of your choice. And then USA will foot the bill. Just make sure you score the A's and the B's. Anything on that, you have problem with me. No C from B up. Okay? That's what we need. You want to go to Harvard? Say, once you finish with school, you're like, bro, we can sponsor you and come to Harvard here. Yeah. So you can be Ellen Johnson Sally too. No, but on a serious note, that's a program. The guys, the young kids, they appreciate the scholarship program. And so they establish a group to spread the message, to keep themselves together, and that's wonderful. So, Madam President, you are doing a great thing. It's the first time in the history of the organization for us to have a scholarship team, a scholarship program in Liberia where the children are proud and they are bringing themselves together. They are raising the issues that we're supposed to tackle. You got to understand the word scholar. They are scholars. And so scholars are highly critical thinkers, right? They're trying to solve problems in society. They bring ideas. And so the guys have been generating ideas. I saw the USA envoy, Mr. Isot Sabe, asking questions, what the USA can do. So they soliciting the views of the young people. And the forum here has been quite active. And so guys, keep it up. I'm here, and that's why I don't want for us to be building nest quarters and those things. Once we empower more people, see, we get Frances Clark Myers now. She got a degree there. She helping people. The same thing with her, Zaza. Zaza helping people. We're not gonna build house for Zaza. We had the late Mabutu. Gave a lot of people jobs. He is not around, but guess what? He still help people, and the people are helping themselves. And that's all we need. We need more educated people. The Jewish people in America, you know what? They're a small group of people. But they are very powerful because they got more educated people. And they control the economy because they're going to business in different areas. All right? And that's what President Myers and the team here, what we are thinking about. How is it? What can we do to stop the one hour man in the town, one person get a degree, everybody, the same, won't get planted degree all over the place. Won't get everywhere, nobody will be worshiping anybody. Everybody will contribute something to our society, and that's how development comes, So guys, that's the scholarship program. So the young people want to say, continue what you are doing. I'm following the forum carefully. And we want to say thanks as well to Professor Panton and the team in Liberia. Continue to do what you are doing. That is what we want. The team, they are working with SADO in Liberia. And the Silo has the wonderful project they're undertaking. That's great. We need our own event center. Let's start giving money to other people. Let the people give their money to us too, so that we can do something for our people. You know? And that's what we need. So, Mana Idepoa saying, April 1st, 2023, history is in the making in Minnesota. With President Marie Pine, please be there and don't be told. Okay? So, that the incoming president of Grand General Association in Americas, you know, the election commission, the men are not joking, you. The men disqualify all the people there that want to run, but they don't have the qualifications. And so the only person that qualifies is either poor. And so by acclamation, I can say, Madam President, congratulations. You the president of Grand General Association, Great J. Bote is unqualified. The men, I say, they fire. They say, gay man, you're pretty gay. No, you're going to do the BJ pageant. Gay man, go and steal your what you call it, your real estate business. Mr. What other man name? Dow Camara and man. I say, man, y'all go say that you're not going to convention. That'll be the convention requirement. Yeah, but the electoral commission they did injustice to the Poitiers team, and not Poitiers but Poitiers team. They did injustice because Chris qualified. The Constitution says that those that are vice should serve at the administrative position, right? That you hold administrative position must have held. That's what the English, the Constitution used. But the man was a presidential advisor at the chapter level, and the man said, oh, creator qualifiers. The election commission, man, something is wrong. But despite of that, the team is still on course. But Idepoa is impeccable. The woman is flawless. So all the people that come here against her, the Holy Ghost fire all of them. All right. So guys, but I'm kind of a little bit concerned about that though, because the organization is already divided, and we don't want to do things that will jeopardize the unity of the community further and further. But now, are the guys working in keeping with the Constitution? If their action, their decisions is in keeping with the Constitution, of course, let the decision stand. Okay, let it stand. I mean, we have to follow our laws, because we are not following our laws, and now what are the problems in Liberia? Because when the laws are enforced, people are right. In America, if the policeman behind you, you're shake because you know what the guys can do. You speed, the man that will pull you over, you get beat ticket. And when they pull you over, they're not just sitting, they're not just giving. The first thing they get your license, they'll run your whole history. They see who you are, what kind of driver you are, what kind of thing you've been involved with. If you get any criminal record, they're arresting you right on the spot there. All right? When they tow your car in the past, you didn't pay for it, and you run away, you get a new car. When they run out thing, they tow your other car, you pay for everything. So because of that, people they have to do things right. And so with election commission, the guys, whatever they're doing is in keeping with the Constitution, I support it. And people are hearing some people say, oh, for the unity, and so we can't divide the people, let the people have sympathy. No. When you do that sympathy thing, I have people that are doing wrong things. No sympathy been here. When you don't meet the requirement, you should not be accepted. Period. All right? And then we'll start acting when somebody, they say, okay, you have to go for 4 convention, for example, you go for convention. But when you go for one, it's, we don't want commotion, we don't want confusion, so everybody know. That's not the right way to go. And so, again, if the election commission, the decision they make is in keeping with the Constitution, that's okay. I saw the insightful piece that Randall Free wrote. It's very insightful, and he pointed out the contradiction. The guys, the board, and the people that are going after people, they themselves, they are in breach of the Constitution. So I mean, if you want to be a mete out justice, then you cannot be, violating the law as well. But guys, that's something I wanted to tell you about the USA Scholars. The guys are doing great. That's something I want to let you know. We are proud of you. Continue what you're doing. And if you are concerned, just pull it right in the chat room. We are following. The leaders out there, they are following. I'm the whistleblower. I'll put it, looking at everything. And something important in that I need, that you guys need, we're going to bring it up to the leadership. You know, after all, the secretary now, I'll tell man in command. Yeah. So you can play with me. I answer more, man. All right, guys, let me see. So we talk about Minnesota inauguration. We talk about the scholarship. We talk about President Myers. So Sinoe County Association, Minnesota chapter, also they had inauguration. I think it was on the 15th of this month. And Madam Philomena Batty was inaugurated as the president of not USA, but Sinoe County Association. They call it SCOT, Minnesota, right? So SCOT, Minnesota, Madam Philomena Batty is the president now. And I love this team. And the reason is the composition of the team, the way women are in the majority. And I want us to, you know, when you have a team, right? You have the substitute team, and you got the youth team and all teams, right? So you prepare them for the national team. Hey, Mr. James, Mr. Panto, how you doing? Welcome aboard. And so, the Sinoe County team, what I like about the team is they are predominantly women. Women are in the majority. So the team, the leader, let me see that I took the list. I'm using one device here right now. So the president is Philomena Batty. She is the president for Sinoe County Association, Minnesota chapter. The vice president is Josephine J. Nangbe. She's the VP. Okay? Josephine J. Nangbe is the VP for US. I kept saying USA. Sinoe County SCAA Minnesota chapter. Josephine J. Nangbe is the VP. Emmanuel Morris Swinian is the Secretary General. And we got Judy Tape Russell is the Financial Secretary. And then we got Sebastian Weir, the Treasurer. All right, so basically you have two males, and the top positions, they are females. So that's a radical change. You see, you see Sinoe County or Southeast is now leaning towards females. So you have Francisca Myers. She's the president for the Southport Association. Grand Jury Association, the national president, soon to be, is Edith Poor. Okay? You look at the Putu Association, the president, a woman. You know, so women, the revolution is coming. Because I think it's a protest against the men. Because we have been leading forever and we are not seeing results. And so why not change the team? And so the same thing is Sinoe County Association. The president that just left is Constant Dopo. She did great, kept the chapter together. You know, after a while it was down and she resuscitated that chapter. And now it has been turned over. Initially, it should have been males, two guys that were contesting that position, the leadership of Minnesota chapter. That was Rudolph Sagbe, and what's the other guy? One Tia guy. But then, for the Tia guy, you know, they say, hey, they tell you won't put money, and so they put the alarm. We blew the alarm, you know, and that's how the other one part they got to get out of the race. Because we want to clear Sinoe County. We want clean. All the good people, we want good people, good leaders that will lead the people. You know, so, I just forgot for the year, the man, that weird guy, not Sebastian, but hey, yeah, the guy that was contesting for the Scar people, the Sada people were supporting, they said, no, we don't want that guy. So Mr. Rudolph Sagbe, a peaceful man, you know, the Sada people, they were trying to create, they tried to bring the Sapo conflict within Sinoe County Association, Minnesota chapter. And so Mr. Rudolph Sagbe, a wise guy, said, no, I don't want the people to use me to divide the Sinoe people, or the chapter here. So I will step back. And so because of that, Philomena Batty, Josephine Nangbe, Emmanuel Morris, Judy Tape Russell, Sebastian Weir, they step up to the plate to lead the Sinoe County Association Minnesota chapter. And so we want to say congratulations to you. You know, that's how you put it. I'm the radar. I'm the Yeah, the radar that watches all the children of Sinoe County. And so we are following, we are in support of you. We're going to make sure and see, because I was trying to get some of the speeches from that program, the former president. Hello, SG Head. Madam President, congratulations. Welcome aboard. Her Excellency President Francis Clamaya is following the show, so everybody are all right, okay? Madam President, on the show, no congratulations. I'm extremely, exceptionally proud of you. And again, the sky is not the limit. You know, go for it. If you want to be a doctor, go for it. You just know somebody might say, open your mind, then you get plenty of money. Now, what you can do, they can do that. You show the light in your mouth, or in your ear, then they go and say, somebody check. So if you want to be a doctor, go for it. That's something. So, again, we are talking about Sinoe County. Sinoe County Association, Minnesota chapter. They had an election, and Madam Philomena Batty was inaugurated as the president. Vice President Joseph Enambe, VP Emmanuel Morris, Australian Secretary General. Julie Tapper Rossum is the Financial Secretary, and Sebastian Weir is the Treasurer. So I want to say again, on behalf of USA Minnesota chapter and the North Dakota, Florida, and North Carolina, and various chapters headed by President Francis Myers, who wants to congratulations to Sinoe County Association in America's Minnesota chapter. We wish you well. Now, I want to talk about something else on the show today. Something that I want to talk about. That's Sinoe County. That's Sinoe County. You know, it's a voice of Sinoe now. We also want to just give you a little bit of Graduate Association in Americas. The elections also come in May, right? My president, if I'm wrong, correct me, please. So one of the weeks in May. Please correct me, give me the exact date. I don't know, but I know it's in May. So May is the election for the Graduate Association in Americas. And also the Idaho team, which is poised to be elected as the leadership of Graduate Association, taking over from Mr. James Ubote. The team had a meeting yesterday. Oh, wow. Damn. So, my children are still the Atino in our place. I just got the news to say Casey Wale was the what? The MC at Sinoe County program. And Casey Wale refused to recognize Marie Pine or daughter of Sinoe County. Casey Wale will get in trouble pretty soon. You guys are still into discrimination. You go among people and you try to disgrace your own sisters. And these are some of the things I've been fighting against. And people will tell me, oh, that's how they leave it. Why would somebody get Casey Wale the microphone in the first place to be MC? Somebody better over there to be the MC. And then they'll get Casey Wale microphone and she's not recognizing a daughter of Sinoe County, Marie Pine, who will do a special coverage to profile Casey Wale, one of the guys that divided the Support Association. The man that joined some of the guys that had the money in Minnesota, in the chapter, the money that was there. They gave it to Green, and the people ate the money. Nothing has been done for our people. And then Casey Wale will be giving a microphone to recognize all the citizens of Sinoe County. And because of sample politics, you are not recognizing your own sister. Then, you know what? Then, you know what? Then, Then, more, they do this, I will take that thing what is it called? Crescentness. That, hey, you know what it means to go among people and you don't want to recognize your own sister? You go around with that vindictiveness and you go around with anger in your heart all day. And the same way you envy Francis Myers, guess what? While you are over there, you are brooding with anger, guess what? The woman is going up. And then what Michelle Obama said, when they go low, you go high. So Marie Pine that you are not recognizing the woman's a nurse. They are going up. So whether you recognize her or not, The children are growing. The ladies are doing good. The same thing we did in Liberia. And women were put down. Some of these men, they brought this bad idea over here. They put the women down still. What is wrong with you guys? That message was disturbing. They said Casey Wally did not recognize Marie Pine because they divided some people. Because they ate some people money and we took them to court. So you vex. You want to eat people money? You want to go free? No. Not when I am still living. You eat people money, I will tell the people to tell you to court. When I eat people money, you'll tell me to court too. It's not nothing bad. The court was established to find who is guilty and who is not guilty. The court say you're guilty and you vex. You don't want to recognize a lady. But a point, you know what Jesus says? They don't know what they are doing. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they are doing. Casey Waller doesn't know what he was doing. The man has been blinding. Yeah, his mind, eye has been obscured by anger, emotion, negative emotion. And so the man go there, you don't recognize a woman. Whether you recognize Marie Pine or not, the woman is part of the intellectual class. Whether you like it or not, the woman is part of the leadership class. When you talk about Sinoe County leaders, you can't leave Marie Pine. She's one of the chapter leaders. So we recognize, Casey Wally, I recognize her, it's up to him. Yes. But I, the one will talk it. I will put sense in my people here. It is not right to be in the country of sins. I mean, they got some nonsense in America here too. But you have to tap into the sins and do that which is right. So I want to recognize the distinguished Secretary of the Board of Directors of the USA, Mr. Milton Chigbe. How you doing, buddy? Welcome aboard. My man Bawoza, the man that are holding Minnesota chapter. I'll be there in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks from now, it will be over there. I saw the meeting yesterday. I saw the posting. And that yesterday or day? Yeah, but I saw the way you guys did. That's great. The meeting was impressively attended. And I love that. But continue that. Continue what Marie Pine, her team, you guys are doing great over there. With the support of people like Milton Shigbe, they're doing great. I want to appreciate you guys so much for what you do over there. All right, now let me take you to something else that I want to talk. I was talking about Graduate Association. And at Idepoa, the team yesterday, Pennsylvania chapter, they met, and I have no doubt that Graduate Association is about to be revived again. Because I saw young people. I listened to young people yesterday, elders as well. They attended our meeting. And the energy I gathered from there is positive. And so all we need right now is to make Idepoa the president of Graduate Association. And we'll see similar revolution that Francis Clark Meyer is bringing to the Sapo community. We're going to see that in Graduate County. Because these people, they have the same mindset, positive mindset, to improve the lives of our people. Guess what? They are all professional nurses. And so nurses are people that take care of people. They are not politicians. And so a lot of these guys that are around here, they are politicians. But we need people, mothers, nurturers. And so when I eat a poor yesterday, the building, everybody happy. They brought many ideas were generated yesterday. The secretary took copious notes, on those things. How? Rushing for roads, electricity, hospitals, and different things. Plans in place to help our people, students get the scholarship and those things. A lot of things were discussed yesterday. I'm quite impressed. So now, for Idepoa to win, because election or democracy is the person who generates more noses. The person who got more people is the winner. And so in order for Mana Idepoa to win, which she will, we must get more people to the polls, okay, to the ballot box. People got to register. So registration fee, call my man Collins, Gale, you call Mr. Telezion, man, either Paul, say, call me. If you want any information with respect to the registration of the Grand General Association election that's coming up, scheduled for May. You got to do that because you can't vote if you don't pay your registration fees. And make sure you purchase your ticket to be in Minnesota. And not Minnesota, but Iowa. Okay? You got to be in Iowa in May. And I will be there too. Okay? But I'm quite impressed. The team, Mana Poor team, has no competitor. And the guys, even if the election commission say all the guys that run against her, they have no chance to win. It's clear because you can see we have been for the past several months, we have been gauging the pulse of the people. And everywhere you call, it has been a resounding Idipo are the one. And so, right now the people, they come and blame the election commission, but the guy did not do anything wrong. If you don't meet the requirements set by the Constitution, of course you can participate. And that's the right thing to do. And that's what we don't do in Liberia. And that's why the government officials, they will either put money and go away in purity. Because what? The laws are not being enforced. All right? So that's the issue of Idepoa. Manapoa is, we are proud of you as well. You are doing great. You got your own NGO and those things and helping people buy home. Bless the Children Foundation. And so I have no reservation. Show you. I don't know. No. When you win, that's you. When you win, it's a matter of time, right? So when you are declared the victor in May, Grand General County, this building statute out, that thing will be of history. Yeah, we're not doing statute business here. We need something that makes sense, that will make Grand General to be important. When they call Grand General, they're talking about the people. They're not talking about statute, no. All right, now. So we talk about Idepoa, but one major thing I'm going to talk about, let's go to Sinoe politics a little bit here. And so Sinoe County got 3 electoral districts. And so I'm going to district number 3 right now. I'm not going to all the districts in Sinoe County right now. We want to talk about electoral district number 3, political activities, right? All right. So let's look at the recent political activities in Sinoe County district number 3. Now, the political field in Sinoe County district number 3 is getting crowded and crowded every day, right? And so at the top of my head right now, the people that I can remember, let me just name them. We got Christine Tababo, we got Solimbo Noah, we got Galajabole Foley, we got Manakala Shigbe, we got Elino Chela, we got Rai Nyanti, we got I think Yensi, one of the guys he contested before, got Reverend Kolo. I saw another young man, Chenwei. I just forgot his name. So, and Chenwei and Weba, they are from the Crew Bell, and the rest of the people so far that we know, they are from the Sapo side. So the political field in Sinoe County District number 3 is getting crowded, right? And so right now, the people, the guys they are crisscrossing in the county, in the district. They are trying to convince the people. And so far, so good. I haven't heard anything convincing from all of the candidates. Nothing. And in terms of program, in terms of what they would do and how they would do it. All right? I haven't heard anything. I heard a bunch of promises, which politicians are known for. They make promises. Other men say, I'll put electricity, I'll electrify the whole place, all the different things I've been hearing. But the major thing that I want to talk about today that happened the other day, Solimbo Noah had 2 programs. One was I think a birthday tournament or birthday celebration, and they put people together as usual, our politicians, election time, they all have Solimbo Noah soccer game or soccer tournament, something like that, Now what they do, so The men brought the birthday store, they brought the people together, they play soccer, the A goat, the A sheep, A cow, the same old thing. All right? Everybody dispersed. Now, the next thing that I saw, nothing special about having tournaments, so it's not anything for me to just waste my time. Soccer. We've been playing soccer since 1847, and nothing has happened. Okay, and they will say, "Oh, we use soccer to reconcile." After the soccer tournament, everybody go in their travel buses. So those things that just I don't get time for short-term solution. We want long-term solutions to the problems in Sinoe County. And so far, Sonny Boy Noah and all the guys, they are not giving me something concrete, something convincing. And they are lucky this year. I'm still working on modalities. Because I think I have to come and run in that county and show our people how to lead. But the guys don't discuss any ideas. Nothing. I don't hear anything from Sonny Boy Noah. I don't hear something from what you call in Christian Bible. But anyway, let me put the conversation in context. So, Sonny Boy Noah, allegedly, that's an allegation. I don't want to take that thing to be true. But they had this program and they said the people of District Number 3, they petitioned Sonny Boy Noah. The people of District Number 3, they said they petitioned Sonny Boy Noah. I saw that thing was laughable. It was laughable than any other thing. Because you see, first of all, I am the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors. And so when the people of District Number 3, they are petitioning somebody, right? The Ancient of Days, the great man will come out. The other people will say devil, but the great ones, they will be there to get their blessings. We will see the elders, they performing the rituals to tell you that they are in your corner. We will see the women conducting the rituals to show that they are in your corner. But Sonny Boy Noah and his supporters said the people of District Number 3, they petitioned Sonny Boy Noah. And the elders did not show up. No, they didn't show up. The Ancients of Days, the great ones, the land owners, we don't see them. But they said that Sonny Boy Noah, the people petitioned. No, that was a political stunt. Sonny Boy Noah got some money from the port, and he wanted all of that man. And he bought some t-shirts for his supporters. And they went in the hall. They can't even follow the place. That small hall. That small city hall. And Sonny Boy Noah and people then they go inside there. And they say, they petition Sonny Boy. No, it's your supporters. Fine, your support. But don't say electoral district number 3, the elders and the ancestors. No, the young people of Sinoe County. I just feel the people that even fought it. And the people got over there, and they say, the people of Sinoe County, District Number 3 petition, and say, you know what it means when our people petition you? We know how it looks like. Some of us that stay with the elders, we know how it looks like. And that's what I'm going to carry supporters over there. Few supporters, they carry them in the town hall. And he say 1847, I hope I pay them a faster, I hope man a faster for them to rock car. I carry a car for them to come to political rally. That's all. Now, the only time I can carry a car for all people to come to political rally, to carry a car for them, and that's something, and that was it. I'm not saying anything. I listened to the guy's speech, and I would say, when our people put this guy there, it would be a terrible mistake. Because Sonny Boy Noah got a horrible history in Sinoe. Let me give you a little bit. You think I'm demonizing a man. I'm not. But I know who is right for our people. I know the good ones. So, history tells me our people, they gather. And they endorsed the late Waba to be their representative. That was 2005, 2011. All right. You correct that time. The late Waba, our people, They petitioned the man, the elders, the ancestors, everybody that came out. And they petitioned the late Wapa to be the representative. And the people called Sonny Boy Noah and they said, sit down, young man. We have decided who we want. And Sonny Boy Noah challenged the people. He went against Waba. And he did not get 2% of the votes. That's history, I'm telling you right now. The man challenged our people. And that's why they don't want to endorse Sonny Boy Noah and carry his supporters. 40 people. And they said that the people were decision number 3. That number 1 instead I just gave you, right? The man challenged our people when they chose Mr. Waba. Number 2, Sonny Boy Noah, when they let Mobutu Yimpan was running for senator in Sinoe County, Sonny Boy Noah refused to support him. And he supported Charles Clark, a miracle Liberian guy. The people whose history, the great historian and journalist, Mr. Kai Wule, detailed in his book, Liberty Hijack. He know the history of the Sonny Boy before even Mr. Wule wrote that book. Sonny Boy Noah knows the history of what the American Liberians they did to our people. Sonny Boy Noah went against his own senior brother, the man that sent him to school, and said, I want Charles Clark. Man was running campaign for Charles Clark against Mobutu Yimpan. Think about that thing. They made campaign against Mobutu Yimpan and went for Charles Clark. And Charles Clark was beaten because our people endorsed Mobutu Yimpan. That's number 2, right? Sonny Boy Noah history I'm giving you. That's the history that your man got. Guess what? When Mobutu became Minister of Public Works, the position that the man has right now, that Mobutu gave it to him. Him and Zaza, these are the people we got in the power structure that can reach the powers that be. And so the guys, they post, it was a whole fight. Milton Teji and they were fighting. Sonny Boy Noah should not get a job. And because of Yimpan and Zaza, Sonny Boy Noah get a job. The same man he campaigned against and chose Charles Clark over him. Now, Sonny Boy Noah again at the Capitol building. Milton Teji pursued him when you were working there. And they suspended him. It took the likes of Mobutu Yimpan and Zaza to get Sonny Boy Noah job back to him. But it came a time Sonny Boy Noah was body with Teji. I wish I was on my show. I'll come and show you their heyday when they were celebrating and hopping and smiling with each other. When Milton Teji chasing now and trying to take the job from him. And he did not succeed. That's when he and Milton Teji separated. Okay? He was beyond Milton Teji and sinking. Milton Teji is the mayor of Sinoe County. I love Milton Teji for joining Charles Taylor and killing 250,000. Sonny Boy Noah was beyond Milton Teji. Milton Teji showed a true color now and had it backed up. They've been fighting him to take him from the port of Greenville. It took Zaza to keep him there. Sonny Boy Noah, not too long ago, courtesy of history, the same way he aligned himself with Charles Clark, the American Liberian, against Mobutu Yimpan, Sonny Boy Noah aligned himself with Clayton Duncan. That's Sonny Boy Noah, they said the man for the people of Sinoe County for district number 3. The man aligned himself with Clayton Duncan. The BM representative that we get in Sinoe County, BM. And the man I say, he's bringing people to America, having workshop and those things, and we can't see anybody. We are supposed to man plot. He tried to send our people somewhere, Philippines, so they can turn our people into slaves. And so Sonny Boy Noah and Clayton Duncan, they're walking around with big ring on their finger, big chain and gold diamond rings. And Sonny Boy Noah came on this social media platform. They did a recording and made a speech. And he said, I support Creighton Duncan, the next senator of Sinoe County, against Zaza. I'm talking about Sonny Boy Noah that the people are carrying around. The man is against we, the people. The indigenous people of Sinoe County. The man is not for us. He is just doing it right now. He wants to be. When he gets what he wants, you'll see the true color of the young man. And we gave him the Senate, the poor Zaza and Mabutu, they gave him the poor manager job. And he went with Creighton Duncan, he turned against Zaza. Just give the man representative position, you see. 6 years, just give it to Sonny Boy Noah. I gave you the history why Sonny Boy Noah cannot be petitioned by the elders and the ancestors. The people are district number 3. No. And so that charade the guys are doing, I just look at them and say, me. That's how you put it, man. Me, but can't endorse Sonny Boy Noah. Where? Our people can't endorse the man. No. The man is not for us. We made the man port director for Sinoe County. Go see our port of Greenville. Go see it. It's dilapidated. It's leaking. It's a total mess. But Sonny Boy got 40 horses. He alone building horses all over the place. And he breaking out, listening to his speech. Hey, no more lawmaker. We see us. I get 5 horses here. I can sit here anytime. What did he give our people? A rat horse that you call toilet? That what they will vote for you for? When you say you can go in, don't rat. You put that in chicken. Can go in there. That what the man called development. He built mansions for himself. When you see that boy, when you see that boy houses. Then you go and go to other people and go build one. The place where God can fit. And you call it toilet. And he knows how toilet low when you're traveling around in America. They build it in a big building and you go in there, everything there. Go see that thing that man built. And you break it. That thing that people gave vote for? No. So, when I made a board of Fuyo, the people of Sinoe County District number 3, as time goes by, I will tell you who is the right person for you. But Sonny Boy Noah, the man is on fishing expedition. The man fishing. Like what you on right now? This brother told us that he has 25 years job at the port of Greenville. He got 25 years secured. Why is he leaving it? Why he wants to leave it? And he won't count to 6 years. And we can see the whole, you can see a hand mark at the port of Greenville. You know how you measure leadership? A good leadership, a good leader is measured by the number of people he empowered. Anytime you hear somebody saying, that man is a powerful leader, the question you should ask that person, did he empower you? Look at the people there that run Sonny Boy Noah. Ask any of them, how many horses they get for themselves? That's Sonny Boy Noah who get horses. He get 20 vehicles. I mean, what? Is that a leadership? It's about him. No. And then he saying, he put his street lights all over the place according to him. And then the town hall that you were sending him, when you go look at the video, the man sweating. He can't put AC in there first and telling us he put street light. But what about the town hall you are in and you got that massive tower, you weapon sweat on your face? Why you can't put AC inside there first before you can't fool our people and can't talk? That's temporary, the thing they put on. And they say they carry street light or Greenville. What's in Greenville right now is dark. Now the same thing's what they're talking about. You go get 1 or 2 solar panels one day, they pull it on in the next 20 days, you can't come on. That's why people breaking their bound. It will be a colossal and ginormous and humongous mistake, a blunder, if the people of Sinoe County, they elect Sonny Boy Noah. That boy is on fishing expedition. The man fishing. He wants to garner, he's a materialist. He wants to garner enough sufficient property for himself. And that is why they got banned at the port. For how long? Less than 3-4 years. And then you begin to get horses all over the place. And you say people are corrupt. Sonny Boy Noah got to account to us. How is it that we put in the port and here look at margin all over the place and the people that are working, they don't get barrier. You know what barrier is, Sapo? They don't get no barrier. And then they say it won't be my... No, not me. Not on my watch. We will beat Sonny Boy Noah and we'll put somebody who cares. for the people of Sinoe County. You know somebody who get property for himself, you build 20 houses, then you go build one chicken hut and call it a toilet. How you get 20 houses and you go build and you go brag about that thing? It's called tokenism. You get the people crumbs, then you brag about it, but you get plenty in there. You get jet plane there for yourself. That's how they treat our people. They think our people don't know better. Go see that. When I see that, I say, this young man, Stomach Sankara, they were young beginner when they were doing massive great things for the people. Stomach Sankara not building hustle for himself. Even when you listen to the other young men in South Africa, Julius Malema, the thing and the men talking, that's young men that got dream for the people. But they got over there and say, the first time when they come into political rally, the first time they get in car, say, that is the people want me representative? No, not in my time. Not when I see a young man who has dreams and vision for the people, I can know. So nobody know I get dream and vision for himself and not for the people. See the convoy like young man that the guy was broke yesterday. See a convoy. In manager we are. The man get mansions. And he say he throwing shot, he throwing shit at people. And they're very powerful. Yes. And they don't get a hustle live. Okay, take your hustle then. We're not giving our position to you. Be the Milton TJ and build horses all over the place. While the people are suffering. Yes, you do that. And so I saw the Sonny Boy Noah or 40 persons, they giving petition and they said the people of Sinoe County, the people from Basin Town, and the great people of Joazon, the great people of Kamo Town, the great people of Putu, the great people of Nopo, the great people of Tajawan, the great people of Vupadi, of the different regions, Pine Town. And the man said that the people petitioning and they can't follow the Joazon Town Hall. How would I do? Stop making mockery of our people here. I know I live with the elders. I sat with them under the cola tree and they show me the signals, what they can do when they're supporting somebody. And now you carry beginning over there, they chanting a whole day, and people hungry, they standing a whole day. Where is the ambulance? The man carried it. You now see that thing moving? They just decorated that they well washed that old car. It can't move. When that thing moving, you hear you talking, that old moa, it won't explode. The man, when in your own vehicle, when you put the key inside, you don't even put the key in, you just press a button. But you carry, the Mandingo people repair that thing, they tire. That one you carry, then you call it ambulance. To catch on and fool our people. No, I'm here. When I see Sonny Boy Noah cannot align himself with Milton Teji. He cannot align himself with Charles Clark. He cannot align himself with Clayton Duncan, who is taking our loss on the county, and he get 12%. And he's saying for the people, no. I don't see that in Sonny Boy Noah, unfortunately. And I say, don't talk about the people there. No. No. I don't see it. I want the right people for Sinoe County. I want the right people for Bombay County, for Local County, for Grand Jeddah County, for Nima County, for Grand Bassa, Grand Crew, Maryland, Bapolu, and all over the place. I don't want fake people who say they want the putting light, but they sweating in a town hall. You can't put light there. You can't put generator there. You can't put AC in there. So you can start using a big tower. Let's start making fun of people here. And so that's the case of Sonny Boy Noah. That petitioning thing, I just bluff. That is supported them. Yes. You go tell your bar on Zaza. And you support the Clayton Duncan. You want the people then to take you seriously? What? You serious? You turn your bar on Mabutu Yepa. And you supported Charles Clark. But these are the heroes of our people. And you went against them. Because Milton Teji just showed a true color to you that why you guys are not cool right now. But the guy has been going every wrong direction. And he's not the right person for our people. Our leader It's not somebody who is vindictive. You know what I let Idepoa? You know what I let Francis? I can come here and chastise and tell Francis her wrongs. I can come here and tell Idepoa her wrongs. I'm talking about ladies, right? But tell something about Noah, he wrong, he can't talk to you. That is not a leader. He's a vindictive man. A man get thin skin. You want somebody with thick skin or Democrat that will accept criticism, positive criticism, as I'm doing right now, so you can change for the better. You don't want somebody who, when you call him invest, he can't talk to you anymore. It's not a leader. That's a Milton Teje. That's a Sapo Milton Teje. Tony Bar Noah is a Sapo Milton Teje. It will be a big mistake when you put a man there as a lawmaker. Because, first of all, you don't hear him about any idea that he wants. He actually is a superintendent. Hey, when I become lawmaker, let me see some of the things that he was talking. I'll just read some of the things. I wrote a couple of things, you know, talking. Yeah. Something he said earlier, come on, people. Yeah. He said, District 3 will be a different district within the next years. All right, I want to see the port to be a different place. After 4 years of being port manager, what is it that what the port looks like is not a major income generating area in Sinoe County. Why it looks like that? So you had to wait for 6 years first? No. Let's see the results as port manager of Sinoe County. What the number of people that got employed? And that 14% we're talking about, Sinoe County, the new population, they say, the census, they say our population grew. How many percent? Then that will be 40%. Or the port of Greenville. The man alone get horses. I know where he getting the money from. Yeah. So the man said, when you make lawmaker in 6 years, Sinoe will be the Miami. Okay? You made a play like a paradise. All the people, that's what I'm talking about, not me. All the people that are coming to you are lazy. He's a strong man. He's a mighty strong man. Someone know, if I go to Chinese, pull over 3 horses, he's a man, then you get mansions. Cause the mansion and the man get small ball out, the man get, I said, in less than 4 years, the man get all the mansions. He ain't quit on dogging all they are there for is for themselves. So the man said, oh, the people that went against him, they are all lazy people. Nothing they able to do for you. I don't want to do things for you. I can bring left for you. But the town hall are standing in, no electricity in it. No AC in it, are sweating. Yes. So you're waiting for 6 years. For Sonny Boy Noah to turn Sinoe County. This is number 3 to paradise. When you get change in the port of Greenville, you'll go there. Now, Christian Tababo is another contender in district number 3. And that's the last person I want to talk about before I leave. When it comes to rhetoric, Christian Tababo is a rhetorician. I mean, got these pedestrian lines that he throws around. I mean, he sounds better than Sonny Bono for sure, that I can say. You know, he sounds better. I mean, he got something going there when you have people around him that will kind of tweak him and mold him a little bit more. He has a potential, you know. But the issues, the things that people are grappling with, are facing in Sinoe County, it's not about who can read 4 paragraphs, who can read 2 paragraphs, who can read 10 paragraphs. I mean, do we have deficit of educated people in the country? That's true. That is a yes. But you see, when you can read plenty of paragraphs, read the paragraphs to change the lives of the people. Don't say you are running for office, you want to be a representative for Daxa Yopo, and then you are challenging somebody for 2 paragraphs already competition, and you're saying about Noah. That is, we are talking about serious business here. There are high school thing here on here, there are middle school, or high school media challenge. We're talking about national decision makers. You want to go in the Capitol building to make decisions for the people. Okay? And so when you bring something on social media, it should be something that is relevant to the plight of the people that will make sense to us. And now a challenge is something about to read 2 paragraphs and you know something about it, I can't read. Why you gonna bring the district of that and you put it to this lower level? No, that's not what I want. Yeah, what bill? I don't say palava hot because lawmaker does not be palava like something more doing. Say the other one you're talking about. Hey, the people are cool, brother and sister. I will upgrade your palava hot. I said, the guy, like, man, I bring you transformation. You talking about transforming palava hot. In this thing, is it important to our people? Palava hot, this time and age, and somebody talking about, I will improve palava hot. I will buy TV for you. No. The people that are working under you, you see, I tell you again, leadership is measured by the people you empower. The people talking about no one saying you get jobs. How many of them get TV? How many of them? The jobs, the people are getting starvation wages. And he is getting lucrative wages. So the people are working on it, they can't even afford to buy TV in the first place. And so when you go to the village, TV that beating, it sounds big TV. I will put TV in your house so the children can vote for him in the private hut. No, I want the people themselves to say, I'm going to purchase my own TV, Let us bring ideas. Let's talk about things that will empower the people to purchase their own TV, to get 40 houses too, to get 5 vehicles or 20 vehicles like Sonny Boy Noah. Let do self-help program that will empower our people. They don't have to go to Sonny Boy Noah to buy TV for them. No. So Christian Bible, he got to change the tactics. The paragraph writing competition is not impressive to me. No. You gotta leave a paragraph. Sonny Boy Noah is not suffering. All right? So the people who are suffering are the people that you want to lead. So when you are talking about something, think about when you write your 20 paragraph, how are you going to put food on the table for that young child? And not only from your pocket, because I seen you guys, I get the other one. No, we need a programmatic solution to the problem. And not tokenism, and not get somebody money from out of pocket. It makes you look good. But after you get that money, the next day the person is hungry. So we need something that will be consistent. We need programs. How can we have jobs in the county? We are young people. We can create jobs for ourselves. We can establish worker co-ops and a group of us who establish a business and it grows and we start employing our people, stuff of that nature. And then get people $2, $5 here and you can't run campaign for the people that can't vote for you. And so Christian Bible got to change the titles. I want a concrete, clear program, ideas, what you want to do. The politician here, when Joe Biden read it, they say, you know what, for my administration, I want to create 250,000 jobs, for example, right? Or what I would do, I want community college to be free, for example, right? Or I want the elders to get checks at the end of the month or whatever time, 2 weeks, something. Come up with something. Go there and brag about how many cow you kill and how many the 80-year-old woman getting in a car to go to a political rally. Come on, dude. Something about Noah and all of them, y'all think better. I the one will push you to think beyond the mundane, the everyday stuff. Yeah, we have to go beyond The everyday stuff that you've been talking, that people, politicians before all they've been saying over and over, Milton Tegan and Milton Tegan, nothing good, I can't hear anything again. The same thing you've been saying since our little boy in the 80s. Milton Tegan says saying the same thing. And Sonny Boy Noah and Christian Bible then the campaign those things. I also start hearing from the women too. It's the ladies that are in the race. I want to hear what they are saying. You have to make sure I record these people so that I can hear what they are telling our people. You know, like the idea that college is pushing, right? If we have, let's just say we have a mall, for example. That's something that I want to hear. Because when you have a mall, right, it's a big area. And so people can have businesses. If you want to rent one of those stores, you will get it. I mean, they can put goods in it. You don't have to go to Morovia to get rice. You got an economic center somewhere. Why are they talking about America? America is capitalistic. It's about business. How somebody will eat the other person? But, you know, but we don't have no economic activity going on over there. And the man ain't talking about paragraph writing competition. Hallelujah. This is not impressive. This is not the children of Sinoe County I've been talking to for years. They say, think beyond paragraph. Think beyond bringing 80-year-old woman to political rally in car. An 80-year-old woman, first time getting car to is that accomplishment? Is that something for somebody to be proud of and be talking? No. It shows that something is fundamentally wrong in the country when somebody is 80 years old and at the first time getting car. Something is wrong. You guys are not doing something right. Those of you that are in power. I mean, you're proud of that thing. So next time when you're talking, you kind of watch what you say. Because I'll be listening to you. I wanted to run, but when I run for office, the thing I'm doing, I will not do it. Because it's, our leader, because the leader is the reflection of the people, you know, and the people who you accountable, you have to listen to them. And so maybe I better enjoy my freedom here now and put our people on the right track. And like, when the studio is done, I mean, we will try to hire some boys back home to be our correspondents, to come and give us, we'll put them on salary. That's what we're talking about. So if you have the desire, you want to be into the media business, inbox me, and we are planning big things are coming. Because that's my own quota. That will be my quota to the people. I employ a couple of our children. We see whether we can establish another studio back home. Because it's an empire I'm building here. I'm not talking about, I mean, that thing was something about them over there, they're building houses for themselves. You know. Yeah, I see young people over there, say, Amanda. I said, what? He said, you make cheese, Amanda. And then if you say the word right, you put word Amanda. And I think a Swahili word over there. But, you know, we are telling everything around. Like, bro, we tell everything upside down, you know. And they chatting, they say revolution. I said, they gotta know what revolution means. What they say, revolutionaries. Do they know what they're talking about? No, they have no ideas. They just throw those words around. I mean, give you a little idea of what they're talking about revolutionaries, right? You see, they got two, just to be dualistic or not dualistic, like two sides, right? To be a dualist for now, let me talk about reformists and revolution or revolutionaries, right? Let's go, for example, and look at the economic system called slavery, right? During slavery, they had the slave masters. Slavery means when you are a slave, it means another person owns you. Whatever you produce, you are a property of another person, right? So in the economic system, the masters, they own the slaves. And there were people in that economic system and say, you know what? Mr. Master, Mr. Slave Master, because some of them got the slaves, they say the slaves might not wear clothes, nothing at all. I mean, they should be barefoot and those things. They should sleep outside. So the reformists, they say, you know what, Mr. Slave Master, try to provide clothes for the people. Try to give them slippers. Try to find shelter for them. Don't make the people hungry, give them some of the food so that When they get energy, they will work for you again. That reform is so, they reform, they make some amendment, they improve the condition of people. They make some changes. That reform is, they reform it, right? But a revolutionary, on the other hand, will say, you know what? The idea of another person owning another person is dead wrong. So what we do? We want to overthrow the whole system. We have to change it with something new. That's a revolutionary. And so those were arguments, like if you see people like Abraham Lincoln, that what they talk about that, like Frederick Douglass, those people want to talk about that. Because they were advocating that the system of slavery should be replaced. And that was done. So the people are called revolutionaries. But those guys are over there, they're looking at Sonny Boy, no one, penny horses all over the place for themselves. The poor don't have nothing to eat, the hospital and nothing inside. The poor of Greenville is a man, and they say, say we are revolutionary ideology, law, all what thing. I say, look at it. A reformist, I'm talking about reformism versus revolution. So the system of slavery, when it were replaced with another economic system they call feudalism. So the capitalism, not capitalism, but slavery and feudalism, they got similar things. So in the slavery economic system, you got two sets of people, right? Two sets of people. You got the master and you got the slaves on the other side, right? So the slaves are in the majority and the masters are in the minority. But the minority, the slave masters, they are in a minority. They own the majority. They control everything, right? And so the reformers say, oh, let's improve the condition of the slave. Let's get in some clothes. Let's get in some food. Let's get in slipper. Let's get in shelter. Then the revolutionary said, no, this is not fair. Because the slave master right now wants to say, let me own us, let me be your owner. The slave master would not do it. So saying he cannot agree for me to own him, for me to get, all his labor, whatever he does, for me to be the owner of it, saying he would not agree, we have to change the whole system. So that's a revolution. That's a revolution. We changed how slavery was changed. In the context of Europe, for example, right? It was replaced with another economic system called feudalism. So in the feudal system, you have the lord and you have the serf. All right? S-E-R-F-S. All right? So the serf are, just like in slavery, the serfs are in the majority and the feudal laws are in a minority. So the difference between the slavery system, the economic system, and feudalism, in the feudal system, they say, you know what, serf, you are free. Right? You are free, you are independent person, people, but guess what? It's a class system here. Certain people are born in a class, this class they call serfdom, right? You will be in the serfdom, you'll be a serf, and that will be your whole life. You can't grow. That's where you are confined. All right. The elites are the laws, the landowner. So when you are born onto a landlord, you are the good one. That's a good thing. But seldom the other people can grow. And also, another difference is in the feudal system, the landlord, that what we get the word landlord from. You know, when you have a landlord, oh, the landlord. That's where it came from. Right? So the land, the feudal law owns the land. And so he gives a portion of the land to the slave, a little bit of the land to the slave, so that the man will maintain himself and grow his own food. So so the days of the week are divided. All right? So 3 days, the serf will go on his own farm. And then the next 3 days, he goes on the master farm. Whatever he produces over there, everything going to the master. All right? If you study Karl Marx, that is what they call surplus, right? So the surplus, that surplus is alienated, is decoupled, is estranged from the person who produces it. All right? So the Lord gets it. So the reformers, they came. They said, no, you know what? We have to work on this. So, but anyway, so after the 3 days, the Lord works on, the slave works on a farm in 3 days, and they got 7 days, right? So, because the feudal system was controlled by the Catholic Church at the time. So on Sunday, everybody goes to church, you get refreshed, and then the service will start the whole process again. All right? Imagine a bunch of people, they work 3 days on their farm, the next day they work on your farm. So how the feudal law, they were getting rich and rich. But the people get angry. The people will call the capitalists right now. They got angry and said, no, this is not fair. So guess what? They called the feudal law here. They got rid of him. It was a revolution. They got rid of the feudal system. And then we got capitalism today. Capitalism is the same thing. We got 2 sets of people. We got the employees, we got the employers. The employers, they are in a minority. The employees are in a majority. But the employers, they control the majority, the employees. And so the reformers came again and said, you know what? Mr. Employer, we got to increase the wage, the money that you're paying the people is not enough. That the reformers idea. It's not enough. Because the capitalists, they don't want to spend money. So they want to pay the people little or nothing. Right? The employees, you and myself. The capitalist, the store owner, whatever you're working, the man who controls the store, who owns the store, he wants to make profit. The essence of capitalism is profit. They don't get time for you. The only reason you are there, they hire you for you to produce more for him. And that's the only reason. But he wants to pay you little so he can produce more for him. All right. So in the capitalism, the reformers will say, you know what? The capitalist or the employer, you have to give the employee health insurance. You have to increase the wages. And they call different things. That's the reformist idea. And so the one we are fighting for right now is to overthrow capitalism too. Because if America is a capitalistic society, right? Then democracy should be everywhere. We should vote everywhere that we are working. Because you and myself every day we are at the working place, right? Yes. So while we can push the revolution is needed too, to change the economic system where few are suppressing the majority. When you go to your working place in America, like democracy, right? You get freedom of speech. Go to your job. Whatever you say doesn't count. The CEOs, when they're making decisions, they don't consult you. They don't care. When at the end of the year, they come make a report and want to say, thank you, we did good this year. What that means is you produce more and they got more money. And so they say, thank you so much. And then they pack that bag of money, they go. And so we, the employees, a revolution is needed to overthrow the minority, the capitalists. Because, in France, you know what, they had the king, right? The king was, controlling, he was ruling the majority, right? And they don't want one person to rule. They don't want totalitarianism, one person to be the leader. So when we can't take that, we got rid of kings and queens and those people, the monarchs. Why are we taking capitalism right now? Why are we taking employer? You got this guy at the job or the woman at the job who is tormenting the employees. And the employees are in the majority. They don't have no voice. Whatever the manager, the supervisor, or whatever director says, that's what goes. So a revolution is needed to change our system. I'm explaining reformism versus revolution. Reformers, they say, you know what, let's face the system. And revolutionaries say, let's change. Let's replace that thing with something else. And so the new argument that is trending right now in America is the revolution of the majority rule at the working place. Yes. We, the people, one person, one vote. The money that we generate, the profit we generate for that business, let us vote on it. Either Marx should not take that money and go to space. Let us vote on it when the majority say the man should take the money and go to space. So be it. And that's what revolution is. So to change the system. So the young people beyond there, the beyond Sonny boy, Noah, the man bidding hustle for himself, nothing is changing for our people. Then he said a revolution. They call themselves revolutionary ideologues, all the different jargons they throw around. But they are not reading a book about revolution. Nothing. And so, when we want revolution inside the country, We need to change the system we have currently, which is not even utilitarianism. You know what utilitarians say? Jeremy Bentham version of it. The greater good for the greater number. But right now we have the greater good for the minority. For few persons. For Sinoe no other. Alright? And so the revolution that we need right now is for the majority to get the resources. And not the minority. Because we fought against it in Liberia, right? We say the True We Party, the American Liberian, they are in a minority. And so they should not be leading us, should not be ruling us. The majority should rule. The indigenous people, we are in power now. But the minority, those are in power. And they don't want to get, they got 90% of the resources. And the minority, they're barely surviving. Okay? And so we need, when you're talking about revolution, I need something that will radically improve the condition of the people. I want to see carols. I want to see the old man, that 80-year-old man, to get her own car, to get a pension scheme for her. I mean, she gets good facility, medical. She can go to the hospital anytime. She don't have to, they pull her out to tell her, say, oh, no medicine here. You know, you got to go buy your own paper and those things. Everything is there for her, for the elders. When they retire, we got progress for them. What they call here, final expense, you know, life insurance, those things. So that when the person leaves, they'll leave something for their children and then stuff of that nature. We got to start thinking how we're going to increase the longevity of the people. Our people are dying unassisted. That kind of thing. When the government official like something about no one want health insurance or healthcare, they will come oversee. That's what they do. Another plan for Thunderbolt is to take single people land or something like that. Yeah, I'll read up comment right now using I don't have a second device, so I can read the comment that are coming to me. That's the sad part of it. But next time, again, this I have not talked to you guys for a while, and so I just thought to touch base a little bit. But I want to say congratulations to President Myers. These are the things we're talking about. Just summarizing, and I'll be done for the day. We want to say congratulations for President Myers for passing your test. We talk about the recent political activities in Sinoe County. Sinoe Noah was petitioned by his few supporters, and they say that the people of District Number 3, which I think is a political scheme right there. They are not telling our people the truth. I went detail into that. USA scholars, well, the scholars, the students that got scholarship from USA, they established a team. They call USA scholars to propagate the message to others. Minnesota chapter inauguration is coming up April the 1st. That's Marie Pine will be inaugurated, I should put it that way. Philomena Bati was inaugurated as the president of Sinoe County Association Minnesota chapter. Manaida Poa is poised to be the next president of Graduate Association in the Americas. And you know, so people are gearing up for May, for the people to go to Iowa for the election of Idapoa. We also talk about Christine Tababo. Mr. Tababo, I just thought I don't like the 2 paragraphs, the 7 paragraphs, the 8 paragraphs challenge that they have on Facebook. A challenge, something about no one can read 2 paragraphs. Okay, how does it change anything? You know, and that's what we offer right now. Is that paragraph competition where to elevate the discussion and talk about major things. Okay, and not paragraphs. All right. So about Noah say, you know, you put Palava Hut and you improve Palava Hut and put TV inside. And while you're talking, people you put street lights, but the town hall, city hall, you were in Belleville Creek, no electricity, no AC. Then you were sweating there, but you say you put street light. First time for 80-year-old man to rock out, to rally, you know, you know one day we'll gain the credit. And nothing major those guys they have right now that I'm impressed of. I'm listening to the other candidates or would-be candidates and see who have substance. And the person, when they start talking sense, I will come here and tell you who is talking sense. All right, but right now, that bluffing something on, aren't you? All right? Voice of Sinoe in the diaspora with esoteric have a